Hey guys, this is Raiki the Storm, and welcome back for more Let's Play Lost Kingdoms. In the last part, we took down the level Blessoon and unlocked the Fairy House. In this part, we've unlocked the Burial Grounds, but we're not going to go there yet. What we're going to do is actually go back to the Apothecary. You're going to want to do this every now and then. Because, every now and then if you go back to Gerd and talk to Gerd, you'll get something like this.
I've heard an interesting story. Are you curious?
Yes.
Travelers from Dolnuk Valley are saying that giant beasts have invaded the valley.
And basically what she's telling us to do is go help them out. In other words, we've unlocked a side quest. So, and guess what? That's what we're going today. So, let's go there, shall we? And with that, we unlock Dolnuk Valley. The first side quest in this game. So let's go in here, shall we? But first, I'm going to show off my deck. I'm going to do this before every level now. As you can... Hold on a sec. What are you still doing on my deck? There we go. My deck consists of 1 red lizard, 4 dark ravens, 1 fairy, 1 sea monk, 1 dragon knight, 3 skeletons, 2 mandragoras, 1 mummy, 1 sand golem, 5 lizard men, 4 mantraps, 3 lycanthropes, and 3 birdmen. You're going to want to take all your lycanthropes and birdmen to this level. Trust me on this one. Anyway, Dolnuk Valley. The black fog lies thick in the scenic valley. A handful of border guards fight desperately against swarms of giant bees. And here we are in the beginning of the level, so let's go over here. Hey look, let's cross the bridge. Cutscene. Cutscene on a bridge. I wonder what this could mean. Are you going to rent someone? A wild mew, perhaps? Nope, it's just some ugly pig thing that drops the bridge on us. So, we can't go this way. Obviously, games are never going to let you go the easy way around. No, you have to take the hard way around every single time. So, what you do now is go this way because it's your only option. And on your way, you'll find a red fairy, which is the first one on the level. This red fairy actually tells you something interesting because, well, it tells you that you can throw your cards further. This isn't the one I was thinking of. And right before I got the treasure chest, I run into an enemy. Which are those stupid pigs that knocked off the bridge. These are orcs. These aren't that big a threat. They're fire, but, Let's use the lizard man like always. Always. I wanna... Okay, sorry. And 2 shots from the lizard man killed him. Just like any enemy early in this game, except bosses, you know what I mean? Anyway, let's get back over here to the treasure chest. And inside we find an orc. Orc is a weapons type card. Very close range. It's like a fire version of the mummy almost. I mean, it doesn't do the same thing, but it's really close range, but it's pretty powerful, so it's not bad. And over here, you see these bees? Examine the beehive. Drops. And oh my gosh, it's already the boss of the level! No, not really. It's just... it is the boss of the level, but it's not going to be over just because you beat this one. What you're going to want to do with these things is you can either beat them down the old school way, or you can just get in close and get hit by their attack. Get close and use a lycanthrope. I'm hoping that's going to hit. Yay for perfect miss! Let's try the Birdman then. If you hit these with either the lycanthrope or the Birdman, you knock him out in 1 hit. Really easy boss, but you're going to be fighting a lot of these. I'm probably going to be cutting most of these fights out. I'll be showing where all the beehives are, obviously, but I'm not going to be showing all the fights with the bees. That would just be pointless. Anyway, you're going to keep going this way, and you'll find more beehives. You're going to want to take up... There are 2 sides to this level, 1 on each side of the bridge, or the river, or whatever. And you're going to have to take care of beehives on both sides. What you're going to want to do is start by taking out all the ones on this side. So I'll be right back once this fight's over. So that's where it was. Over this way is another one. But also, there's a card in the tree stump. It's a lycanthrope, which is good because it one-shot these stupid bastards. Anyway, I'll take down this beehive. I have to say, that fight was more annoying than it needed to be. Anyway, once you take care of him, or her, I'm guessing. Queen bee is always a she. I don't know if these are supposed to be queen bees, but anyway, you go over this one, you find another treasure chest. Open this guy up, and you'll find a ghoul. Ghoul is a very powerful wood attribute card. You're going to want that. Over here, you find another beehive. And once you take care of this beehive, you've taken care of all the beehives on this side of the level. So what you do is go over here and climb down this ladder. And I'm going to cut to me going down this ladder because this is just needlessly long. Anyway, this is what it is at the bottom of the ladder. Over this way, you'll always find a treasure chest. You can go through the river, but you'll be walking very slowly. Just warning you. Anyway, over here in this treasure chest, you will find a skeleton. Personally, I don't see a need to run more than like 3 skeletons in deck at this point in the game. But anyway, 2 more treasure chests. Mantrap. And a hobgoblin. Anyway, instead of going right up the ladder over there, you're going to want to follow this river down here. Because there is a reason for it. So, what have you guys been up to recently? Recently I actually finally, beat White version. Well, not beat it, but, And here we have an introduction of a new enemy. Before I talk more about Pokemon. Anyway, let's take care of the orc first so we can get this over with. Over there, that is a blood bush. Blood bush will suck HP out of you if you go close to it. That's its only method of attacking. But it doesn't move, so let's see what a skeleton can do to this. Well, apparently the skeleton is terrible at fighting this thing. So yeah, when you fight these things, don't use independence, just resort to your weapons creatures. I doubt you want to waste his summons on these. Yeah. Other side of the river now. Anyway, over here you will find a red fairy. Did you see the bridge collapse? I wonder why I fell down. Oh, gee, I wonder if we saw that. Over here you find another card on the floor. Which is, if I can pick it up, a mummy. What, was someone under the bridge when it fell or something? And it died, died and became a mummy or something? Okay, that's a bad joke. Anyway, I'm gonna cut to me going back. Or not. I found one of my favorite cards in the game, and I'm gonna use the capture throw I was talking about in the first, I think, 2nd episode that I never got to do. Sure, I just here, take care of the work for me. I am starting to... I think I'm going to take back anything I said about the skeleton being good. Because throughout this whole LP, it sucked. Anyway, now that I've weakened it quite a bit... Oop. That's what the sea monk looks like. Anyway, I'm sorry. Sorry about that cut. I was in the middle of something. Or rather, my demo version of Video Glide just had to be a bitch. Anyway, to capture a card, it's like throwing an independent onto the field. Hold the L button and press a card and hit the enemy with the card. If you finish it off, you capture the monster. So by doing this, I've got myself my favorite card in the game. Well, one of them anyway. This is the Venus Spider. Venus Spider isn't that great a card, but it's still one of my favorites. I don't know why it's so much my favorite. I just like it. Anyway, I'll cut to me going back. And we're back, and we're going to go up this ladder, which means I'm going to cut again, too, and we're on top of the ladder. Yay! And we're on top of the ladder, and we find a deck point. Guess what that means? I'm going to make another cut. See you guys back in a few seconds. And we're back. So, going over here, though, there's an egg. A really big egg. Don't want to see who laid it. Anyway, what we want to do is break open this egg. There are 3 eggs like this in the level, and yeah. Okay, first of all, I'm going to ignore those 2. I'm going to ignore these 2 beehives for good reason, because there's something I want to do before I take down all the beehives on this side of the level. One of which is not being encountered by random enemies. Anyway, going over this way, you'll find 2 treasure chests and a stump that has an exclamation point over it. Anyway, that's 2 more red fairies that I've gotten. Or actually, that's a lot of red fairies, actually. I kind of didn't say anything about the second, or, well, that third one, I think. Open these 2 treasure chests, you'll find a man trap. Orc. I'm psychic. Or just a nerd. Let's break open this beehive real quick, and I'll be back. And you'll find that beehive. You keep going this way. You'll find these petrified trees in this level. Can't get past them, can't break them in battle. But what you can do over here right now is go over here and find the last red fairy in the level. So we've gotten all the red fairies in this level. As if that wasn't repetitive at all to say. But over here we're going to take care of this beehive. Oops. Oops. That's a completely missed with my favorite card in the game. LP Curse! Well, now that I've wasted my favorite card, I'm going to go over here and break open this egg. Then, since the rest is just me walking back to where I came from, I'm going to cut real quick. And we're back here where the deck point was. What you're going to want to do now is go this way, up the hill, running slowly, climbing the mountain, climbing mountain. Over here we see another petrified tree and big rock. And we keep going up this hill. And examine the last egg and destroy. And what happens is rock go flying. Anyway, what you're gonna want to do now, what you're going to end up doing now is going down there to where that white fog is coming out of, and be prepared to fight a mini boss that's actually harder than the boss on this level. So here it goes. These are cockatrice. These things are no pushover. If these things attack you, they can petrify you, which means you're stuck in one place and they can do whatever the hell you want to you for a short amount of time. And they are wood creatures, so I'm gonna try to do what I can with fire creatures, right? Hit with the orc. That's what the orc does. 2 shots. What? Darn! Stop dancing around me. There. And what I'm gonna do here is I'm actually going to try the capture throw on one of them. Because they aren't technically considered a boss, so you can actually use the capture throw on these. Come on, line them up, line them up. Birdman! Birdman. I'm sorry, that was really bad. Ooh, 1 HP, 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 1 HP. Okay, I think I can catch this. Hold the L button. Come on, Lizard Man. Yeah! Yeah! Anyway, let's just take care of this other one now. Unless I can capture this one too. I think that would have to be a waste of time though. Ooh, paralyzed. I just want to see how much damage the Lizard Man would do to it. Can I? Can I? Nope. I messed that up. But I think I can. I think I can. Okay, let's use a Dark Raven. Yeah! Captured both cockatrice! Yes! Yes! Cockatrice is such a good card, and it is so worth it to capture at least one of these. Anyway, now that you've taken care of the Cockatrice, you can go down here and find out that these petrified trees are gone. So you can get this treasure chest now, which was blocked off before. And it is a Venus Spider. Yay! And then I'm going to cut back to, cut over to where the other petrified tree was. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back over here where the petrified trees were. And where the last red fairy was. And I can get this treasure just now. It is a Cockatrice. So even if you don't capture them, you will have a Cockatrice by the end of this level. But I like having multiples because it's such a good card. So I will cut back to the deck point. By the heads up, guys, you can run into man traps here too. Ooh, scary. And we're back here at the deck point, and now we're just going to take down the last two beehives. And, you know, I might actually show these fights just because I can. See, in fact, I have the Cockatrice in my hands, so I might as well show it off. Boom! Weapons creature, 2-time use. Can you one-shot that stupid bastard bee thingy? So, since we still have another shot on the Cockatrice left, I wonder how we're going to wipe out this guy. Not like that. I thought I missed. I honestly thought I missed, but I got rid of it. So, okay. Once you take care of that last beehive... Level cleared. Battles 15. Monsters defeat 18. Dinosaur 134. Cards used 21. 5-star rating. Thank you very much. Let's see what I get this time, shall we? Pick this one, and this one. Yes. And I got the Venus Spider. Yay! The boss card, the Giant Bee. And an Orc. So, that about concludes it for what we can do in Dalnock Valley. So next time on Lost Kingdom, let's play Lost Kingdoms. We are gonna go back to the apothecary and thingy, grab the second side quest. I will see you guys then. When you reach 11 cards in the Red Fairy House, which is a total of 11 after you complete the first side quest, you'll get this Banshee card. Time for card bios. First up is the Cockatrice. The Cockatrice is an amazing weapons type creature. As you saw me use it against the Giant Bee, it did massive damage as well as capability of petrifying. So this wood creature, very devastating. You'll probably be using this towards the end of the game, even though it is actually very slow to use. The attack itself is slow, but if you can nail someone with this thing, it is devastating. Next here is the Orc. Orc is like the Mummy. It's short range but very powerful. Fire type weapons creature, you 2 times use. It's not a bad card. In certain levels, I'll actually recommend using this thing. Next here is the Ghoul. The Ghoul is a weapons type wood creature like the Cockatrice. Fairly easy to aim with, can paralyze enemies, and it's actually a very good card. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of the wood weapons creatures are actually really good in this game. Next card here is the Giant Bee. The Giant Bee is an independent creature. You're gonna, oh my god, I'm gonna have this giant thing that was like the boss fighting for me? Nah. Once again, like the Sand Golem, the boss card is usually a disappointment at this point of the game anyway. This thing just follows you around and raises the power of all wood moves. Yeah. Next here is the Venus Spider. The Venus Spider is, like I said, one of my favorite cards of all time. It shoots a web, and it's very ranged and very hard to use, but if you land a hit, it's actually pretty darn good. In later parts of the game, it's not so good, but I'll be using this card until the end of the game, just because I like it. Last card here is the Banshee. The Banshee is a weapons-type wood creature, once again, has ridiculous ridiculous range and ridiculous power. This thing is freaking crazy. Once again, a card you will be using throughout the entire game. I almost guarantee it.